It appears that almost once a week now I have a troubling item from the state legislature to share with the people of Stevens Point. This proposal comes from a couple of state representatives and a state senator who are actively proposing and floating the idea of eliminating the personal property tax and the computer aid payments that local units of government receive for tax-exempt computers and related equipment. Now, the legislation provides no payment if these taxes were relieved or removed to communities. So I guess the bottom line here is if this were to occur, both the personal property tax to be eliminated and the computer aid payments to local governments be eliminated, that is going to increase the property tax bill for private homeowners here in the city of Stevens Point. Let me give you a couple of examples. Fully exempting all property tax, personal property tax, from the tax levy will likely result in the reduction of the incremental levy from tax incremental finance districts. That alone could have a disastrous impact on the tax incremental finance districts in the city of Stevens Point. Specifically, if the elimination of the personal property tax and computer aid payments were to become law in Wisconsin, all that is a massive property tax shift from one sector of the economy to the private sector. Homeowners in the city of Stevens Point will see increases, and in some cases sizable increases, in their local tax bill if that type of legislation were to become law in Madison. Give you an example. The personal property for manufacturing in the city of Stevens Point in the year 2014 totaled about $69 million. Personal manufacturing is another $7 million, or a total of $77 million that would become exempt for those units and transferred to private homeowners here in the city of Stevens Point. So what does that mean? Well, if lawmakers in Madison were successful in making this transfer occur, if you own a home that is valued at $100,000 in the city of Stevens Point, you will pay an additional $134 every year in taxes just because these taxes have been transferred from the corporate or business sector to the private homeowners. And one of the reasons I'm uncomfortable with that is many of our homeowners in the city of Stevens Point are living on fixed incomes or reduced incomes. They're retired couples who are on Social Security. The last thing they need will be state lawmakers finding ways to increase their local property tax bill. We'll continue to follow that closely, report on it on our webpage and other various media here in the city of Stevens Point.